Hey, this is Tilak. Welcome back to TCS tutorial. Today we are going to continue with creating categories. In our last lesson, we saw how to create a simple category. Today we are planning to create a subcategories. Before that, we are going to create a two categories for a benefit, say medical benefit, dental benefit. Then we'll create a one more category called benefit, then we add this subcategory into the other benefit category. Now let me create that lesson, like lesson medical okay, benefit. Create that. If you are giving a name, duplicate name, when you say the next that it validates and says that name is not right. So today in this we are going to see all the details in that the subcategories. Uh, okay, now I'm going to add item, say medical. Okay, medical. Okay, in this medical, probably there is a like a employer's contribution as well as the employee contribution. So let's see what we have here. Medical premium, that is employees giving it. Uh, Now, okay, lesson medical employer. Okay, so okay. Now I'm saving this one. Now we'll see what is graph. Okay. Now graph is that category allowed to define a two graphs. You can have a different graphs type. Like you can define. Then you can also say don't display the graph for some reason. Then you can enable it. That possible. Now I say here medical medical benefit. So you can have a like when I say horizontal, you can have your contribution, my contribution. Then you can say here medical pie. You can have a pie graph. The same thing you can have it here. Like you can have a two different type of graphics. You can do that. Okay, and save it here. Then here descriptive text. Okay, there is a for every category you can define a kind of a explanation for the category or some kind of text you can give it like medical medical benefit provided by the organization. Something like that you can give it. The same way the supplemental also information also you can define that you can give a like some kind of a header, then you can say that here also you say don't display and all this stuff you can do that. Okay. Now there's something called insert field and everything. That is basically advanced level. Once we done with all this basic setup, then we'll go for it. Okay, you can see that what is the previous text. Okay, the most of the issue I seen from the customer side is they create all their text in Microsoft Word, then copy and paste it here. Never ever do that. Now, what is happening here is when you are creating the Microsoft Word, when you are copying the text, the copying the text come with a lot of HTML code, which is okay. This is a RTE, okay, like rich text field. Like so that may not support, or you may end up in some kind of problem. Never ever do that. If you want to do that, convert them into that RTF, then copy and paste, but never copy from a Microsoft Word or any other like the similar word because they everybody has got their own custom tags and all the stuff, which is going to trouble you. Don't do that. Okay. Now I'm saving this part here. Okay. Now I go back to table. There's one more thing I want to talk about today that is something called configure zero value. Now, what is happening here is there are three values always display. So when you say always display, even if there is no value in that contribution, it displays the row for you. Okay. Now display row value are zeros, hide if there's no value. For some reason, the values are zero, some reason. Okay, then it displays. But it does not display if there is no value. Here, no value is also displayed. Here, values, if there is a value and the values, even if it's zero is displayed, this one does not allow zeros also. That is what the definition is. Here I am putting it always display. Okay, now, okay, if it is an alert, you want to give some kind of alert, you can do that. So whenever there is no value, it gives some kind of alert. You can do that. And you can say display alert. I don't want it alert here. Okay. Or I can give alert. Let's see. That is so this is zero value alert. So we know if there's an alert comes. Okay. Okay. Now I'm saving this one. Okay. Save and close. Okay. Let me create a one more lesson tender. Okay, this is also benefit, so I'm continuing with that. Okay, and we were seeing everything here. Add item, tendel, tendel. Okay, sorry about that. Most of the time when I press that, it happens to me. Lesson, tendel employer, tendel premium. Okay, lesson, tendel employer. Okay, okay. So we also go here, allow everything. Okay, we say that if there is a value null or zero, we do that. Okay, so basically it is hidden, but that is what the default is. Basically, if there is no value or a null or a zero value, don't do display it. Probably we may not have information, so we can see that. Okay, now done here, save and close. And I'm going to create a one more category called lesson benefit. Okay, so lesson benefit also benefit. Continuing here. Here, this is we were drilling into that. Okay, now what happened? Okay, let's see how does it works if I have a subcategory. Subcategory may not allow you to like basically display all because we don't know how many level goes. We can't go. For example, I can have a category, subcategory, subcategory, subcategory. So I can't go and bring all these different values into all these levels and display one screen. So like it does not allow that. For example, I'm creating ads category. So I say less medical. Then I can have a less dental also I can apply. The same thing also I can apply. Okay, I can say just a medical here. I can say here dental. Okay, you can give a name here. It has a subcategory. Everything is here. Okay, now I say here. Okay. Now assume that if I'm going giving this one, if I say it says it is not allowed. We have a subcategory, the viewer see all is not allowed. Okay, all in one page. Okay, telling this fine. I'm saving here. Then probably let's see what is view as cut. Okay, you can have manager columns. Okay, you can put a job. You can put it here. Cancel that. No, I want to see that. Show all. Okay, the display also you can change it. Okay, there is nothing great about that. Uh, okay, I was expecting to see a subcategory. Uh, no, that's all. That's all about that, like, that creating a subcategory. The same way you can add item also here. So that would be a combination of the what do you call it? Items and category. You can do that. Okay. Now I'm not going to create the others and saving. It is a very similar as there is no difference between. It's just a, like, different name for the same thing. So basically, you can group them into in a proper order. So we are not going to see that, but we'll see how to define a time offer and everything. We'll see that. Okay. For this lesson, that's it. The next lesson we see a star category or time offer and that user define either one. We'll see that. Okay. Till that, like, if you have any comment or, like, questions, let me know that. Bye.